above mentioned three chittas, Kamavachar Chitta, Rupavachar Chitta and Arupavachar Chitta are called Lokiya Chitta, which is called Mandan Chitta, and the Bhumi related to these chittas is called Lokiya Bhumi. Due to these, human beings are born in different bhumis. As it is mentioned above that Kamavachar Bhumi is the Lokiya Bhumi, which can be grabbed by all type of sensual akusal dhammas very easily, while Rupavachar is the first meditative chitta and meditative bhumi. Nivaraṇas work in this bhumi. After the rigorous effort of the meditator, when the mind reaches the first step of meditative stage, which is known as Rupavachar stage, the mind remains attached to the various immoral dhammas of the calm world due to its past sanskaras. Due to this effect, when meditator tries to go into the state of meditation, then some elements try to stop them from moving forward and also try to cover the truth. The elements which try to stop or cover the truth are called Nivaraṇa. It is said that in the search of Nibbana, a meditator with the help of his teacher or Kalyan Mitra tries to find the root object for meditation, but he does not concentrate his mind due to the fickle nature of mind, and the fickleness of the mind arises to the presence of Nivarana Dhammas. It is said that by the practice of Rupa Dhyan, the meditator starts purifying, calm and refined his mind. Due to this reason, he sees there are such elements present in his mind due to which he cannot concentrate his mind well. Such elements are called Nivaraṇa. There are 5 hindrances Nivaraṇa in Pali literature. Now we will discuss the types of Nivaraṇas. According to the Sutta Pitaka, Nivaraṇa are 5 in number: Kam Chand, Vyapad, Thin Midh, Udach Kukuch and Vichkicha. According to the Abhidhamma Pitaka, there are 6 types of Nivaraṇa: Kam Chand, Vyapad, Thin Midh, Udach Kukuch, Vichkicha and Avijja. 6 Nivaraṇas are mentioned in Abhidharma Pitaka are similar with regard to the treatment of Nivaraṇas as in Sutta Pitaka, except the Avijja Nivaraṇa. Let us see all the 6 hindrances as mentioned in the Abhidhamma Pitaka, which also cover the Nivaraṇa of Sutta Pitaka. Now we will discuss the first Nivaraṇa, which is known as Kam Chand Nivaraṇa. Kam Chand is combination of 2 terms, Kam and Chand. The meaning of Kam is sensual pleasure and the meaning of Chand is lust. So it means the desire for sensual pleasure. Kam is almost in the front of all the Kusal Dhammas, clearly hinting that desire for sensual pleasure is unsafe Dhamma. The Dhamma Sangini presents different terms for Kam Rag like Kam Chand, Kam Nandi, Kam Tanaha, Kam Sineho, Kam Parilaho, Kam Muchha, Kam Ojhasamang. The term Chand is Sanskrit mean to appear, to seem good, to please, to be pleased in, delight. In Hindi it means ruchi, means interest. It is also used as eagerness, thirst, desire. It has been used in both good and bad sense, most often in bad. Desire, whim and passion. In a good sense it means zeal. Now we shall associate Chand with Kam and amalgamate the meaning of both. Chand meaning desire, impulse, and Kam means an object of sensual enjoyment, and the combination meaning of Kam Chand is the desire, the fascination of the impulse to enjoy the sensual pleasurable object. So here the connotation is obviously negative. Kam chand is desire for mundane pleasure which are fulfilled by our six sense organs. This lust bind them to word of suffering, and without eradicating this lust they cannot move towards the attainment of Nibbana. This can be considered as the form or extended version of lobh, which means greed, which is byproduct of lobh chetsik. Now we will discuss second Nivaraṇa, which is known as Vyapad Nivaraṇa. Vyapad is a synonymous term of dosh patig. When one person hates a person, he is bound by Vyapad Nivaraṇa at that time. This arises when any harm is done to the loved ones or any good is done to the loathed ones. It is another prominent Nivaraṇa that bind the chitta in the cycle of rebirth. In order to achieve the Nibbana, one has to nurture love and forsake hating others. If someone fails, this Nivaraṇa fix him by the chain of ill will, hatred. This can be considered as the form or extended version of dosh, which is hatred, which is the byproduct of dosh chetsik. Now we will discuss the third Nivaraṇa, Thin Middha Nivaraṇa. Term Thin Middha is a combination of two words, thin and midh. The first part of the word thin is derived from th, to shrink, and na. Thin has been designated by the term like gloominess, fogginess and dullness. But the most popular and widely used and universally accepted term is sloth. Second term midh is derived from midh, means to be torpor, inactive, to be inert and to be incapable. Actually, thin and midh are two chetsikas that comes together and form Thin Middha Nivaraṇa. According to the Pali literature, the slothness of the chit is thin and the slothness of the body is midh. Being similar in action, origin and opposite dhamma, thin and midh have been called a Nivaraṇa, which is called Thin Middha Nivaraṇa. Now we will discuss Udhach Kukuch Nivaraṇa. Udhach Kukuch is a combination of two words, Udhach and Kukuch. The term Udhach is made of U, means cover, and Dhu, to tremble, to get excited. Sanskrit equivalent of Kukuch is Kaukritya, which is derived from Ku, means reproach, contempt, guilt, and kri, to do or make, and meaning to do badly. It has therefore been defined as wrongly performedness, that is scruples, remorse, the uneasiness of conscience, worry, etc.